Jackson, Mississippi. 215 bodies found in a shallow grave. Are you kidding me right now?
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Yes. This is your man, OtisWho, from the OtisWho podcast.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Yes, you heard me correctly in the opening statement. 215 bodies were found buried in a shallow grave down in good old Jackson, Mississippi. Yes, Jackson, Mississippi, where Deion Sanders was the head coach of the famous HBCU that he made famous, him and his sons, before he vacated to move to Colorado. Yes, that same Jackson, Mississippi. 215 bodies were found buried in a shallow grave behind a state jail. Jackson, explain that to me. Explain that to the people. Explain that to the people. Well, better yet, let's watch this.
Jackson, Mississippi, to be exact. It's been revealed 215 bodies were buried in unmarked graves behind a state jail in Jackson, of course. Attorney Ben Crump is now calling for an investigation. Families of the dead reportedly had no idea until last month. Some of them, those grave sites were only labeled by a number and a metal rod. Joining us to talk about it, activist Arthur Silky Slim Reed, who also works with Ben Crump. So, Arthur, this started with Dexter Wade's case back in March, right? He was an individual who was hit by a police officer, and his family thought he was simply...
Whoa. Just in case they went over your head. This gentleman that you see on the screen, one of the 215 bodies, was hit by a police car. He died, and they then buried him. Only made one phone call to the family, and they buried him with no marker, no nothing. Let's continue.
Well, the thing about it is that he had identification on him, Isaiah, and the medical examiner gave it to the lead detective, who said he called, didn't get an answer, and they didn't worry about doing anything else. What we're finding, Isaiah, is that Mississippi is Mississippi.
Say that.
It's an ugly Mississippi. And this is sad because now we have 6 other individuals that has been put into this same grave. And if you look at...
Whoa, stop it. Stop, let that sink in. Did you hear what he just said? They had 6 other individuals. So let's do the math. That's 1, the gentleman you see on the screen, well, not him, but the younger gentleman that you saw prior to him, plus 6 other individuals that were laying on top of each other in a shallow grave. Come on.
The video from when we first went to that site, buzzards were flying overhead. And we were trying to figure out, why are the buzzards flying overhead? But it's because they're putting them in shallow graves, and the only thing that they're putting them in is a body bag without embalming the bodies.
Whoa.
So the stench from the bodies are drawing buzzards there. It's so inhumane.
Whoa, stop it. They are burying bodies in shallow graves in body bags without using any embalming fluid. So therefore, the stench is so strong that the buzzards are flying and circling overhead. Excuse me, some shit that you will see in a movie or a cartoon. Jackson, Mississippi. Are you kidding me? Where's the uproar? Where's the news coverage? Where's the CNNs? Where's the Fox News? Where's the CNBCs? Where's all the other news outlets, left or right, or the ones that's so-called down the middle? Where are you? How could you hide from this, Jackson, Mississippi? How could you? So this is how you bring in the year 2024. Wow. For the record, small town, very small town. My daughter attended the HBU, Jackson State. And I have a very, very close friend who we just celebrated his homegoing. Very close friend of mine. His daughter is an alumni as well of Jackson State, the famous HBCU. They were there before Dion came, about 2-3 years prior to him coming, something along that. But yes, very, very famous school, very nice institution. But this story here has an ugly stench to it. We got something for you. Oh, we got something for you. Until next time.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.